When you think about sports, you think about the action on the field, right? The incredible goals, the last-second shots. But what if I told you the real games, the ones that decide who wins, who loses, and who even gets a chance to play, happen way behind the scenes? That's what we're diving into today.
So it really begs the question, who's actually in charge here? Is it the athletes we idolize, the leagues who make the rules, or is it just all about the money? Well, to get to the bottom of it, we're going to look at 5 totally different unfolding dramas from all over the world.
All right, so here's what's on deck. We're going to start in Bangladesh with a cricket civil war. Seriously. Then we'll jump over to the mess brewing around the 2026 World Cup. After that, a look at how Morocco pulled off a miracle, a classic superstar clash at Real Madrid, and we'll wrap up with a tough look at India's big hosting problems.
Okay, let's kick things off. Our first story takes us deep into the world of cricket, which, if you know anything about it, is incredibly passionate. But right now in Bangladesh, that passion has boiled over into a fight for control, a full-blown civil war within the sport itself.
So what happened here? It was a total 3-way standoff. You've got this one director from the Bangladesh Cricket Board, Najmul Islam, and he just goes on the attack, not only criticizing the international bigwigs, but his own players, too. You can imagine how that went over. The players felt completely ridiculed and threatened to boycott. Meanwhile, the ICC in India, they basically said, nope, we're not budging. It was just a perfect storm.
And look, this wasn't just some petty squabble about pride. This was about survival. A former player, Tamim Iqbal, put it perfectly. He's like, you have to understand where we are in world cricket. And get this, 90 to 95% of their entire revenue comes from the ICC. So they were basically biting the hand that feeds them, and feeds them a lot. Talk about a high-stakes gamble.
So what happened? Well, the director got the boot. He was the sacrificial lamb, to try and calm things down at home. But that bigger fight, the one with the ICC, that is far from resolved. Now, Bangladesh cricket is walking this incredibly thin tightrope, and its entire future is just dangling there.
All right, so we've seen a battle inside one country's sport. Now let's zoom out to an issue that's truly global. I'm talking about the 2026 FIFA World Cup in the USA. This was meant to be a huge celebration, right? The world coming together, but lately, it's turning into a political minefield.
I mean, think back to 2022. It was all excitement. The USA got the co-hosting rights, everyone was pumped. But then, things started to sour. First, you had concerns about potential travel bans. Then, people got furious about how insanely expensive the tickets were. And then came the moment everything blew up. A tragic killing by ICE agents that led to global outrage and serious calls for a boycott. The dream just completely unraveled.